Okay, so interesting chat the other day with a member who is injured. To give you a brief background, this is someone who's played rugby their whole life. It's a little bit more senior, a little bit more advanced in years, and has got some general sort of wear and tear in terms of knees and ankle from previous injuries and just general ongoing wear and tear. So he was saying to me, like, what's going to be best for him? We was talking about squats, and he said, should I be doing lighter weights or body weight and going for a full range of motion, or should I be going heavier and use the limited range of motion that I can work in? And I said, look, I'm going to preface this by saying generally across the board, rule of thumb advice for most people would be to go full range of motion, look to develop that as much as you can and use lighter weights. But bearing in mind this guy's history, he's not coming to us brand new. He's got these deteriorations that are going on and are going to continue. They're not going to really go anywhere. I said to him, the best thing you can do really is be guided by pain. Because if you're trying to force yourself into a range of motion that is no longer comfortable and using suboptimal weights or body weight, you're probably not going to get a massive training effect, and you're probably just going to put more stress and pressure on those joints. Whereas if you was to go perhaps heavier, but work inside a range of motion that worked for you and that didn't cause pain, potentially the net benefit would be greater, because you'd be able to load up with a more optimal load and you'd be able to work with inside a range of motion which was better for you. So we kind of agreed we'll just have a little play with that, different loads and different ranges of motion to see where he's at. But essentially, I said to him, be guided by pain and go from there, and don't think you need to stick to either lighter weights or heavier weights. Let's personalise it for you. So, if you're struggling with an injury at the moment and you're struggling with a full range of motion, but you can work within a limited range of motion, you'll still get a lot of benefit from that, and it's still worthwhile doing. Obviously, if you've got a specific known injury and you're working with a physio, an osteo or a sports medicine doctor at the moment to help you with that, or it's undiagnosed and you haven't had someone professional look at it, do that first, but it is just something worth bearing in mind.